Hi guys, DC here. Well, I guess my little chat for today is going to be around taking vacations, holiday time, time to rest, time to have some time for yourself or with the family. In a week's time I'll be off actually for a little vacation with some friends. I'll tell you about that when the time comes. But it got me to thinking actually, what were the best vacations, or the best vacation that I ever had? And I'm thinking now actually in particular when I was younger. I came from a family that had relatively modest means, which meant actually that going off for a week vacation or something like that was not something that came into our budget. Unless we went and visited family members, which of course has all the pros and cons, of course. I mean, you are with members of the family, but it means that you are always with the members of the family. And that's not always probably the best or the ideal vacations. So I was thinking, well, what was my best souvenir in this respect? My best remembrance. And then all of a sudden I thought of one thing, is that my dad, he was a foreman in a mill, a textile mill, and at one time in his for his job he had to go over and get some different type of machinery in the States. So he went in New Hampshire. So one of our friends, NH Rancho Relaxo, comes from that part of the country. So he went to New Hampshire, in a town that one would not say is a vacation town. Of course, he was going there for work. He went to Manchester, New Hampshire. And he was away a few days, came back, and I suppose he stayed in a relatively modest motel, but had a swimming pool. And he talked about this with my mother, and they planned actually a little vacation, and it was something that they could afford. So we left and went and spent a week at this motel in Manchester, New Hampshire. It was the time of our life. We had such a great time. Who goes there for their vacation? And so we had the pool to ourselves. We had such a great time. It was a really great family time, bonding time. And then my parents did something really special. They packed us all up and they brought us down to Hampton Beach. And that was the first time I'd ever been at the ocean. It was cold. It was really cold, but we didn't care. But I did pay for it the day after. I got the biggest sunburn I think anybody can ever have. I almost died. I didn't know that you could have water blisters that thick. I was so sick. Anyway though, it doesn't matter. I mean, that was, okay, it was a poor man's vacation, but it was the best one that we ever had. And when the family gets together now, and I mean, we've gone up in life a bit, I mean, we're okay. But when the family gets together and we want to reminisce on really good memories, we bring out that Manchester, New Hampshire vacation. And it really just to say that it doesn't matter actually where you go or what. If you're having a good time with good people, and you know, if you're in a loving atmosphere, it can be the best vacation ever. And so that was dagocleo's little word for this week. Signing off, and cheers.